Alright, so I haven't done I guess I'm gonna call this a reaction video of what's going on, but hey guys, it's me, Matty D, A1 Solutions Group, here with an update on the student loan situation and what's going on in this slippery, confusing thing of student loan forgiveness and all the crap that's going on in the world right now in relation to this, where the government is, in my opinion at the very least, just keeping you hanging and dependent upon them, because just look at their actions, right? If they really wanted to cancel this stuff and do it, they would have done it a while ago, okay? Because they can print tons of money, they can do this too, but I'm going on topic. So, three student loan company, that English is jacked up. Three student loan companies shutdowns. I'm sorry, now I read that wrong. Three student loan company shutdowns are leaving millions of borrowers hanging, but the education department still expects to restart payments on February 1st of 2022. So in this, Navient, it says Navient just became the third student loan company to announce plans to end services. This leaves 16 million borrowers will be paying the student loan debt to new companies next year. All right. But despite the administrative burdens of doing so, the February 1st payment restart date remains. So this is an issue that's going on, and this is scary. I wouldn't say it's terrible news. This news is jacked up. I'll say this because Navient, I forget the other two were, maybe mentioned this. I'm reading this along, but I wanted to bring this up because this student loan issue is not going away, and by them just pausing payments, kicking the can down the road, you're just setting up millions of people and our economy for a rough road. Because right now what we have going on, in addition to the student loan forbearance, you have mortgage forbearance, and there's a moratorium for the evictions that has passed. Top of that, we have a labor shortage, food shortages are happening. And now you have these vaccine mandates, which are just exacerbating the labor shortage, and the food shortage drives up prices and causes more high inflation. So what we have now is an economy that is at best stagflation, or worse, where we're headed. I could be wrong in this, but at this point, if we don't make if we don't make some big changes right now, we're headed for a depression, because we can't keep this up. Money's not circulating and all that stuff, and this isn't really going to help. So President Joe Biden announced in August that he was extending student loan payment freeze for the final time. He didn't know that yet another student loan company would end up shutting down services, placing a total of 16 million borrowers in the hands of companies. Which means, are these companies going to charge them interest? Are they going to demand payment up front? I don't know, but that's really not cool for people who are depending on this stuff. And I will provide you a solution for this right now, because if your student loans, if this is a concern for you, you want to get working on this now before the deadline happens, because then your credit gets jacked up, finance get jacked up. You do not want to put yourself in a situation. So, right. So anyways, but despite the added administrative burden of transitioning millions of borrowers, and on top of resuming payments for 43 million Americans, bearing a 1.7 trillion student loan burden, the February 1st payment restart date remains. We'll continue to work to ensure that all of our borrowers can experience a successful return to repayment, an education department spokesman told Insider. The department expects student loan payments to resume after January 31st, 2022. Spokesperson added, when asked the company shutting down would change the timeline. So I like how this is interesting. They're not talking about forgiveness in this. They're talking about expecting repayments to start, which just, I think is fucked up, because they just gave you the old bait and switch. So, Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, who's been holding student loan companies account for years, said borrowers can breathe a sigh of relief after PHEAA shut down services, and following that announcement, she said borrowers will be far better off. Well, how exactly are they far better off if now your loan, the debt you owe, is going to the company, and they have not given anything specific, instructions or a plan as to here's how you're going to be able to repay this stuff in February, assuming that the economy is better. But at this point, it's really not, because I'm telling you right now, vaccine mandates are not good, and they're not benefiting the economy economic wise. Like it's not. It's making things worse as far as accidents. So What do you say? You would say Richard Cordray, head of the Federal Student Aid Office, suggested at a conference in September that companies are shutting down so not to comply with higher accountability standards under Biden, though he didn't mention specific companies by name. Wow. Okay. I'm not going to read all this. The link is below, but you should read this. And if this doesn't make you want to give you extra motivation and get this under control, this should. Because what they're doing right now is scaring people and really putting you again, what's the word? Putting you in suspense. This whole time, this has been 2 years now. It'll be going on 2 years, almost, that this has been going on. It's like, well, I'm going to forgive student loans, and then this is happening. And now they're saying, not student forgiveness, but a repayment. So it's kind of like what is and what's going on. So I'll say this. Read this article, look it over. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this. Please like the video if you got value. Please share with someone if you feel that they could benefit from this. But for those of you who are watching this, if you are concerned about your student loans, you want to get this under control, there's a link below in the description. I'll put it in the comments to student loan survivors. We are affiliated with them. All you got to do, give them a call or click the link and set up a free consultation. Just set up a free consultation, talk it over with them, see what's available to you. If it makes sense to do it, do it. If your gut says no, then don't. But it's an option. I highly suggest at the very least you look into this, and if they have something that works for you, get into it now so that when this is done, alright, if they don't extend this again, you'll be better off than the others who do not do this. So, I hope this helps. Appreciate you. Please, again, comment below. What are your thoughts on this? And get help with the link in the description and in comments. Help yourself out. And stop waiting on the government to help you. The government's not really here to help. If they were, they would do things a lot different. Well, I'm going to that right now because it's my personal opinion. But I'm telling you, they wouldn't be doing this crap to you. Take care.